Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another edition of Vlogmas. I am back in front of the tree. I feel like I've just spent December in front of this tree and I couldn't be happier about it. We're back today with another clothing haul. This time it is from Simply Be. Now I feel like I've not bought clothes from Simply Be in a while. I've bought shoes from there. I did a shoe haul that was super successful not long ago, but I feel like it's been a little while since we've done a full-blown clothing haul, so I'm very excited to be doing that today. We have got a good mixture of dresses, we've got some jeans, we've got a skirt, we've got a good mixture of things to try today. And I was taking the clothes out the bag and I was like, I've got a good feeling. I've got a good feeling. You know, sometimes you're just like, oh, this is going to go badly, and I don't want to jinx it, but I was taking the clothes out the bag and I was like, I've just got a good feeling. I've got a good feeling. I don't know if it's the positivity of Christmas or just that I've been having more luck with my clothing hauls recently. I've been having more wins and successes than I have done in a while. So hopefully we're going to continue on that ride today. But let's keep our fingers crossed because I feel like I could have jinxed it. I've not tried the clothes on yet, but I have obviously had a look at them. And I'm very excited. So let's just get on because my excitement is going to explode in a minute. It's too much. Christmas is too much. I'm literally like a child. Let's get on and talk about this first dress. So this is the first dress that I picked to try, and it's this stunning green dress that is everything. It's everything. I got it in a size 28, and is this green not just Christmas? Does this not represent Christmas in a colour? Because I think it does. It's a beautiful, like, deep foresty Christmassy green and I love it. The dress has long sleeves that are sort of poofy but not too poofy, and they've got an elasticated cuff. It is a little bit short, which is why I've put some tights on just to show you what it would look like, because this is how I would wear it. And it has a cute little bow here and a really nice, like, sweetheart neckline with the elasticated shoulders, but the material is gorgeous. Let me see if I can show you. It's like this sheer material that's got these like little bobbles on, like this texture, and I think it's lovely. It's also got these like buttons that are fake, thankfully, and I've just noticed this dress matches my nails. I do think I would prefer it a wee bit bigger around the stomach just to give me a little bit of room. So I may consider sizing up, but you'll have to let me know if you think that this is the right size for me or if I could do with just a little bit more room around the stomach. But I am in love, and I'm very much considering wearing this on Christmas Day because with some sparkly jewellery, yes, I am obsessed. I love this so, so much. So this is the next dress, and we are sticking with the Christmassy green theme here. This is in a 30 and it's a foresty Christmassy green pleather dress with pockets. Have you ever seen a pleather dress with pockets? I think not. Is it a winner just because of that? Potentially. I think this is beautiful. It's just too clingy and tight for my liking. So I'd already sized up to get this in a 30 because I am a 28 usually. And I'm considering sizing up again if possible because I think this is beautiful. And if it was just a little bit looser fitting on my stomach area, I think this would be an amazing Christmas dress. The length is reasonable. It's not too thick. It's obviously a bit thick because it's pleather, but it's not too thick. I like where the shoulders come to. I love that it's got pockets. I think it looks good on the chest. I just need a little bit more breathing room in this area. This is so different. This is so, so different, and I really do love it. I'll show you the back. I think it's just so individual for my wardrobe. You'll have to let me know what you think. Should I try sizing up in this one? Does it work for me? Is it cute? I really, really like it. It's obviously, I showed Adam and he's like, oh, it's a bit noisy. It is, but it's not like crazy noisy. I think I really like this. I just wish it fitted a little bit better. So I'm quite tempted to reorder this, but I'll go off what you guys think because it's a bit different. It's a little bit different for me, but I think I really like it. This next dress is again just stunning. It is a midi length dress with a dropped hem. It's got full length sleeves that's elasticated at the cuff, and it's got the most gorgeous pattern on the material. Let me bring it closer for you to see. But it's just so pretty, and I love the colours against the black. I am in love again. You know, I have been really enjoying sort of midi length dresses at the moment. Unfortunately, they do all seem to come with a drop hem, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I don't feel like it's a clingy drop hem, which is great. Like you can see, there's reasonable amount of room. It's not too tight on the stomach. I did get this in a 30, and I am glad that I did. It's beautiful. I would change a couple of things. If I could bring the waistline up a little bit, because I prefer my waistlines to hit here rather than a bit lower. That's just my preference, but I don't mind. And also, I'm not too keen on this neck. I think a little bit of skin on show would benefit this dress. But for it being sort of a clingy neck, it isn't tight at all, and it's like elasticated, so you don't feel it too much. It's not like super, super tight. So as someone who doesn't like clingy necks, I can manage. The sleeves work really well because the elastic means that they hit the wrist rather than being too long. The elastic again isn't too tight, so if you've got bigger arms than me, you should be fine. There's a reasonable amount of excess material, so if you've got bigger arms, this should work for you. The length is beautiful. I just think that this is gorgeous, and again, quite different from my wardrobe. I feel like recently I've been getting some pieces that are quite different to anything else that I have. So this, is this 3 out of 3 for me? Like, I know I need to play around with the sizing a little bit of the last 2 items potentially, but I think I'm going to rebuy them. Does that mean 3 out of 3? Because if it does, that is a great start. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this is the next dress. I thought we'd do all the dresses first, and then we can move on to the skirt, and we'll save the jeans for the end. This next dress is more of a cotton feeling midi length dress. It has a square neckline with the elasticated shoulders, which seem to be quite popular at the moment. It's a bit more of a straight up and down dress, and it does have a little cheeky slit on the leg. I feel like a year ago I would have got this dress and been over the moon, head over heels in love. But I just feel like now, with the amount of amazing pieces that I've discovered and have in my wardrobe, it just feels a bit average. I think it's really pretty. I love the mixture of the greens and the blues, and I do think it looks nice. I'm just not head over heels. I'm not jumping for joy. I'm not feeling that like excitement that makes me want to dance on the spot. I do like it, but I just don't feel like there's a place for it in my wardrobe. I don't want to keep things anymore that I'm like, it's nice, but I'll put it in my wardrobe and it doesn't get worn because I have so many more things that I love. So I don't dislike this. I don't. I'm just not, it's just not there. It is nice. I like the length. I like that it's got a little slit and it doesn't come up too high. It's probably a little bit more clingy. You know, I like things that come in and out. The chest is fine. The arms feel like they're falling off a bit, which is frustrating. Here is the back. So it does come in the way I like it, but it's a little bit more clingy than I would want. And yeah, it's just fine. But I have a lot of dresses that are sort of similar to this from Wednesday's Girl that I just like that bit more. They're just a little bit more of a fit that I prefer. So whilst I do like this, it's probably not a keeper because I just think it would get neglected in my wardrobe. Now, anyone that has been here for a while will know that I am obsessed with all things polka dot. So I had to try this dress, but unfortunately it is not working for me in any way, shape or form. I did get this in a 30, so I am not impressed with how tight it is. It's another square neckline with these elasticated shoulders. That must be a trend at the moment. And it is a midi length with a slit. But it's really tight, not only on the stomach, but I have smaller arms in proportion to my stomach, and it is so tight on the arms. Like, I can't move them further than this for fear of it splitting. I'll show you the back. Yeah, it's a shame because it could be really, really nice. It's a nice, delicate material. It's kind of like slinky, and I feel like it feels nice on my skin. But it also feels like it's going to rip at any minute, so that's a shame because I already sized up. Imagine if I'd have got this in a 28. Whew, that would have been a show to see. So unfortunately this one is a no, which is sad because I would have loved it to join my polka dot collection. But yeah, it's just It's just not working. I'm gonna take it off before I rip it. Next up is this t-shirt dress with a striped pattern on. I picked this up in a 30 and I'm glad I did because I wanted this to be oversized, and in a 30 it isn't, but it fits. In a 28 I think it would have been a bit more clingy, and this kind of thing I want to just be like a little bit oversized, a bit baggy, a bit comfortable. So I picked this up because a lot of my wardrobe is quite dressy. I'm not very good at like the relaxed, comfy, casual clothes, and I used to have, from Simply Be, a black and white striped dress that I lived in to the point where it was falling apart, and I've tried to replace it a couple of times but not found one that I like, and I think this is doing it for me. It's a good length. It's a nice length on the sleeves. It's probably a bit higher on the neck than I would have wanted for a sort of t-shirt dress. And it's probably a tiny bit clingier than I would have wanted, again, for a baggy t-shirt dress. But I just feel like quite comfy, cozy, like I could dress it down with some trainers. I feel like I could even dress this up, like with some nice big chunky black boots. So it's a bit of best of both worlds, and it feels like a really good quality. You know, sometimes t-shirts and t-shirt dresses you're like, little bit fragile. This feels like a good level of thickness without it being over thick and too warm. I really like this. I don't really have all that many t-shirt dress type things. As I said, I'm not very good at the comfy, casual, cozy, chilling. Chilling, oh my goodness. I'm getting old. But I think this is really nice. I think I like that the sleeves are a bit like oversized and fun. Yeah, I actually really like this, and I'm keeping this for sure. So this is the last dress that I picked, and it is a black shirty dress with a waistband and some huge buttons on the shoulder, which I'll show you in a moment. I got this in a 30 and I don't like it. I don't feel like it does anything for me. I feel like it's a bit too mature for me. I feel like it doesn't quite fit for what I'm going for with clothes at the moment. It would be a good work dress, I think, but I have so many work dresses now that I don't need anymore, and I just don't like the way that it fits. So it does have a detachable waistband and it does have a little slit, which I think is nice and cute, but yeah, I'm not feeling it. It does have these huge, obnoxious buttons like on the shoulder, like these big metal buttons, which I don't think I like. I'll show you the back anyway. I feel like I might be judging it a bit harshly just because I found so many beautiful things recently. I've been really, really lucky in my past few hauls, and I'm just looking at things a little bit differently these days, and what might have been amazing to me before, I feel like my standards are either raising or changing. I'm experimenting a little bit more, and this just feels average, you know? Average. There's nothing wrong with it. If it fit me properly, it would be fine, but it's just not, it's not what I'm looking for at the minute, if that makes sense. It's a really good length, it's well made, I do like the pattern, but it's just not, it's just meh. It's just meh. And the fit isn't great anyway, so I'm gonna say no to this one. But next up we've got a skirt and 2 pairs of jeans, so we'll see how those go. But yeah, not bad, just not for me. So this is the skirt that I chose, and I got this in a 28. It is a sort of like multi-layer ruffle midi length skirt with stars on. Let me show you the pattern up close. So it's a really pretty pattern, but it's just not fitting me well at all. The length is really good, and from about here it's fine, but it's quite tight on the stomach, which means the layers kind of ride up a bit, and you can see the black underneath. Like the underneath part isn't too tight, but the layer is skin tight. So instead of it being like a cute ruffle effect, it's just really tight on my stomach. So this is a no for me, but it is good that it's got sort of a non-elasticated bit at the front, and then it has elastic at the bottom. So that is at the bottom, at the back. So that is good. I do like the material and I like the length, but it's just not fitting me well. I think it's beautiful, and I've seen someone else in this skirt and I thought, you look amazing. But it's just not working on me. If it was just like a one piece of material and it was a bit more flowy, but it was this kind of chiffon star material, yes, thank you. But the way that it is right now, it's not working for me, and it's a no. But that's fine, because my bank balance will thank me, because I've got so many dresses that I'm keeping already. But yes, this one is a no. Now to finish off with, I have got 2 pairs of jeans. I have been on a quest to find the dream pair of jeans for as long as I can remember. And every time I fail in that quest, someone comments saying, I need to try the Chloe jeans from Simply Be. And I've finally listened to you. And they do look good on the leg, but I got them in a 28 and they don't fit. The problem that I have with jeans is that I carry all my weight in my stomach, so my legs are smaller in proportion to my waist. So getting skinny jeans is a nightmare. Now these do fit well on my legs, but they're still a little bit sort of too big around the ankles. And I don't know if you've seen my recent Misguided haul, I'll link it down below if you haven't, but I just found the most perfect fitting pair of skinny jeans. And if I hadn't have found those and these fit, I would be more impressed. But those jeans just fit me so beautifully that these just don't compare, unfortunately. I do love the colour of them. I am more of a light jean kind of girl, so I do like the colour. I do like the fit on the leg. They could be a little bit tighter on the ankles, but yeah, they just don't fit on the stomach, unfortunately. So I got these in the regular leg, which is something that's quite good about Simply Be, is you can pick, like, I think short, regular or long leg. Definitely regular or long, not sure about short, but I think that this is definitely the right length leg for me. The next pair of jeans I've got are in a long, I think I've got that the right way around. So we'll see how long those are on me. But yeah, these are just not fitting me. They're a nice pair of jeans for sure, but they just don't compare to my Misguided ones, so I don't think these are the ones. So this is the last item that I picked to try, and these are the Lucy jeans in a long leg in a 28. And these are more like it. They are much more clingy on the leg, which I want for a skinny jean. They do up quite nicely. They're quite nice and high-waisted. Could be a little bit more high-waisted, but I can't complain. They have pockets at the front and pockets at the back. They do. Lengthwise, I feel like I need them a tiny bit shorter, so I'd be tempted to try these in a regular leg. But I feel like they fit really nicely, and they're a bit more of a light denim, which I do like. I feel like they're not quite as good as my Misguided jeans, but they're very, very close. So I think I might check, because I think they were a bit more of a darker denim, and if these are a bit lighter, I think I'll keep these for sure. If they're the same kind of colour, then there's probably no point, because you don't need 2 pairs of jeans that look exactly the same. But if these are a bit lighter, I think these are a winner for sure, because yeah, they feel really comfortable. They come up to a really good point on the waist. They do up quite nicely. I've got a little bit of room. And they look good on the leg. I could be tempted, like I said, to get a shorter leg if I'm going to keep them. But I like them. I'm impressed. Like, have we quacked? Have we cracked the jean problem? Because I have been hunting for jeans for so long. And then it's like a bus. No one comes for ages, and then they all come at once and you're spoiled for choice. So I think these, as long as they're not too similar to the ones I've got from Misguided, I think these are a keeper. Oh, jeans! Who knew that the success of December would be jeans? So that is everything for today's video. I am very excited about the bits that I'm going to keep. I think I'm keeping these jeans, like I said, just need to check them against my Misguided ones. A couple of gorgeous dresses. That first green dress and the second green dress, I'm definitely keeping those. I might just size up and play with the sizing a little bit, but definitely keeping. That black midi length dress with the beautiful pattern, yes. Keeping that. I think this has been overall a really successful haul. I'm so excited about how different the pieces are that I'm keeping. I think I mentioned that multiple times. I do repeat myself, I'm sorry. But I'm just really glad that I'm starting to find pieces that are a little bit more individual, that add something different to my wardrobe. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Let me know what your favourite thing was that I tried today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here and you like what you saw, you may as well stick around and press subscribe, because you know I do this all the time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!